The Random Jottings of Donald J. from Nelson in Pendle. In the small village of Lomeshaye, nestled amidst the rolling hills and lush meadows, stood an old house that held a dark secret. Lomeshaye House, built in 1757 by Richard Ecroyd, had a rich history intertwined with tales of mystery and tragedy. It was said to be haunted by the ghosts of James Rycoft, known as Jimmy Trodge, and his dear friend, Dummy. James Rycoft, a farm worker by trade, was born in 1866 and met a tragic end on July 17, 1914. His spirit, unable to find peace, wandered the halls of Lomeshaye House, forever trapped in a spectral existence. Dummy, a deaf mute who was often seen on the streets of Nelson, was James' loyal companion in life, and in death. Their souls remained entwined. The villagers whispered of strange occurrences within Lomeshaye House. They spoke of disembodied footsteps echoing through empty corridors, whispers carried on the wind, and eerie apparitions that would vanish as quickly as they appeared. The ghostly presence of James and Dummy left a sense of unease in the hearts of those who dared to venture near the old house. The spirits of Lomeshaye mill workers and the village inhabitants also roamed the grounds, their ethereal forms adding to the haunting atmosphere. The mill, once a bustling center of industry, now stood in ruins, a relic of the past. The echoes of the past seemed to reverberate through time, reminding all who encountered them of the lives lost and forgotten. It was said that the souls of Lomeshaye bungalows, which had been built in 1935 using the stone from the original house, also added to the spectral chorus. The spirits of those who once called the bungalows home, their memories ingrained within the very fabric of the building, added to the ghostly presence that permeated the village. One moonlit night, a group of brave individuals gathered at Lomeshaye House, determined to uncover the truth behind the haunting tales. They carried lanterns and nerves of steel, each step filled with trepidation as they entered the forsaken dwelling. The air grew heavy, and a chilling breeze swept through the corridors, raising the hairs on their arms. As they explored the decaying rooms, they caught glimpses of shadowy figures darting around corners, their hazy forms illuminated by the flickering light. Whispers filled their ears, their voices carrying the sorrow and longing of lost souls. The presence of James and Dummy grew stronger, drawing the investigators deeper into the heart of the mystery. Finally, in the grand ballroom, the group encountered the apparitions of James and Dummy. Their spirits materialized before them, their faces etched with melancholy. James, with a worn and weathered face, reached out as if pleading for release from his spectral existence. Dummy stood by his side, his expression a mix of sadness and loyalty. Moved by their plight, the investigators began to piece together the story of James and Dummy. They learned of James' life as a hard-working farm laborer, driving cattle to the railway station, and the unbreakable bond he shared with Dummy. They discovered that tragedy had befallen James, leading to his untimely demise. With newfound knowledge, the group set out to bring closure to the tormented spirits. They gathered in a circle, joining hands, and offered prayers and words of comfort. The air crackled with energy as a gentle light enveloped James and Dummy. Slowly, their ethereal forms began to fade, and a sense of peace washed over the room. Lomeshaye House, once plagued by restless spirits, now stood tranquil. The ghosts of James Rycoft and Dummy, finally freed from their eternal wanderings, found solace in the embrace of the afterlife. Their presence, forever etched into the annals of Lomeshaye's history, became a mere echo, a whisper carried on the breeze that whispered tales of the past to those who listened. To this day, Lomeshaye House and the village of Lomeshaye still hold remnants of the supernatural, the echoes of the mill workers, the spirits of the bungalow residents, and the lingering presence of James and Dummy serve as a reminder of the human experiences and tragedies that have shaped the place. The ghosts of Lomeshaye continue to be a part of the village's tapestry, forever entwined with its history and the memories of those who dwell there. By Donald J. James Rycoft was my great-grandma's brother.